Hello everyone, welcome back to Guildrock. It's getting close to the end of Season 7, and I wanted to take one last look at my builds. Most of the builds that I'll be showing I did on camera, and I will link the playlist to my Guildrock videos in the description, but some of these builds I did off camera, and this will be YouTube's first look at them. I also wanted to have a look at Shopping District and the Nether Hub just to see how they have come along. I've been on this SMP in about 3 months, so it's going to be interesting to see what people have done in that amount of time. This is my starter base. I was originally in a guild called Hollywood, and we all based here. Unfortunately, most of the original members, as far as I'm aware, have either become inactive or gone on hiatus. So I guess I'll just say some of the things that I did here. I built this nether thing, and I did all this organizational stuff. I didn't do much else around this specific spot, but I did make my little house, and this was where my snow golem was held. And I had a horse at some point, but I don't know what happened to that. Back here is my original base. I lived in here for maybe about a week before I built this. It's incredibly small. It has very little room to move around. I put my bed back here, but I had a lot of fun making this little place. You can see some of my other old team members' bases over here with the plane and this little like boot camp thing, and then this house up here. But yeah, there's not much else that's going on other than this little tiny spot. This is my 80 villager trading hall. This is a spawner trading hall, so if a zombie villager spawns in here and dies, it will make all these guys' trades way lower. I don't know, they're all sleeping right now, so I can't get them, but the bottom floor consists of nearly every single book trade that there is in the game. The top floor up here is just a bunch of clerics and stonemasons and farmers. This was incredibly good when I made it. Actually, the entire reason I made this villager hall was because one of my teammates' barn was taking too long on creating theirs. So I just made this in way less time, and I think it looks pretty good, even though the shaders kind of make it pretty dark, but I think it looks amazing for what it is. Welcome to Sakura Palace. This is my very first survival mega base. I remember this thing taking so freaking long to finish, and you know what? I didn't even do a single bit of the interior. I did nothing. Absolutely zero. This whole thing is an empty shell of like just an outside that I got done, and then I left it forever. The back isn't dug out. I had so many plans for this, I just never did them. That being said, I don't really have that much to say about this. It was my very first survival build that was like huge like this, and even then I don't really consider it a major mega base. I never even moved any of my stuff into it either. Overall, I'm just like kind of disappointed on not following through, and it's a trend with a lot of my builds is I just never follow through with what I want to do. This is Pandora's guild base. I didn't record very much of what I did from here on out. I wasn't part of Pandora for very long. I built this area out front, and me and Unknown, another member of Pandora at some point, built the interior of this area together. I'm not sure if the new members of Pandora still use it, but this is what I did and what he did with me. And back here behind this portal is actually our meeting room with a bunch of like cool little knickknacks, first ingots, the camel, you know, all that kind of stuff. It was really fun. On the outside, I didn't do very much either. I built this little house because we had a plan of making a village, and after I built this house, I didn't play on Guildrock for 2 months. Everything else that is here is from the new members of Pandora, and it looks absolutely insane. Oh, actually, you know what? Another thing that I did was Shadow, a different member, built an island, and I helped texture the bottom of this and make this little pool. This is a fully functional iron farm, so I think it's just a really cool design. Other than those things, though, I didn't do anything else here. This was all other people. This is the Mossy Manor, and it's the last thing that I ever built on Guildrock. Well, it is. It really is the last thing I built. And of course, if you hadn't noticed a trend, there is no interior anywhere. I originally built this because I wanted to have like one final thing that would give me more time to spend on the server, and it didn't work out the way I wanted. The outside of it is like fully done. It's just I have nothing on the inside. Nothing on the inside. It's really cool and I really liked building this. It took me about 4 days to finish on the outside in its entirety. And I really, really, really love it. It is one of my favorite things that I built so far in Minecraft, and I am just so happy that I was able to bring this into Guildrock. And with that, I think we're done here. These are just a few shots of people's builds in Shopping District. They're the ones that I thought were really cool. Shopping District was definitely one of the most important community areas on Guildrock, and it definitely shows. There are so many cool things here, like Star Wars builds, and now we are moving into the Halloween area. This was built last Halloween, which is so crazy that this server has been going on for this long, and I'm so excited for Season 8 to come. Thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far. I definitely plan on playing Season 8, and I hope to see you all there.